I don't have jams up, I'm sorry. Game sound up a bit. Okay, good. And we're gonna put some jams on. I'm thinking. Okay, this might be a little loud starting out. I apologize. Turn that down. And I'm kind of in an Ed Sheeran / Irish pub rock kind of mood today. Let's put some Ed Sheeran. Let's put on Divide. That's my favorite album. And then you guys might hear some playback. No, you won't. Haha. Nope, that's not where I want to be. This is. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome. That says I'm still live. That says still live. Okay. Computer did a weird thing. Good job, boy. You did great. Here's the key, and you'll see. Oh, well aware of certain things that can destroy a man like me. I have flavored water today. Alrighty. And when Liz comes in, she can double check the audio for me that it is good. Find comfort in my pain, Razor. So in case you weren't here yesterday or don't remember, we started floor 2. Not floor 2, the final boss room, or final boss expedition.
Be careful, everyone.
We have a rogue, which actually goes first here. We have Sunan, who is a barbarian slayer. We have Fenrir the wolf, who is the animal companion of Wade, also known as Ward. And we have Seer's sister, because the original Seer died. Move you to right there for now. Certain things that will befall a man like me. I don't think I needed a bless there, but what bless does Fenrir have? He has acid. You can kind of move up-ish. And then Nif way in the back. For a rainy day. I want to get him up to the 40s. 33 is fine. Razor. I am gonna rage here just because of the pillar. Is this one round or 1 minute? It is a 1 minute, so we're gonna put it on good old Fenrir. Razor. Hey, we actually killed him. I thought we just knocked him down. And then Sunan. Oh wait, we hit level 3. Just a quick build overview. Or level 3, level 6. 5 barbarian, 1 slayer. 5 druid, 1 fighter because I wanted long spear on him. 6 fail champion, war priest, and 6 rogue. I was running from my brother and his friends. Taste the sweet perfume of the mountain. So well done. That was a good Nick pop. My heart broke my will. I know they have resistance, but it's really the best way to get some damage out on him right now. I can't wait to go home.
Do not hold back.
Let us not hesitate.
Shame I had to use the second level.
I will see this.
They make me feel it's real, and we watch the sunset. No, I thought I got a piece of chainmail called Dismiss Spell, and I was like, oh, I have never seen that item. Fields in. Yeah, right now I think because I'm picking up the new magic thing, next rest I'm gonna remove this one, or next time I'm in town, I'm gonna remove this magic thing and I'm gonna replace it with Snowball. We found weekend drugs and we go repaid. Cheap spirits, drink them straight. And let's take a quick little save. I can't wait to go home. Whoo! If only I had like a lightning bolt right now. But you know, cleaving shot will do right there. We watch the sunset. Did I get Fenrir with that? I did. Okay, good. Still on the hill. I'm also gonna give him 2 extra attacks. Why? Because I can. I don't like that they all went after the rogue. Overdose. I can't summon there, so we're gonna summon right there. Summon to try like once, summon to might. Country lanes.
Strike as one.
Miss the way you make me feel it's real. Over the castle on the hill. I don't actually want to rage here because we're already so close. And we've already kind of cleared out this hallway. The might serve its purpose. Maybe I came on too strong. Just for yeah, we're gonna spend this turn healing you. Don't call me baby.
We shall overcome.
Putting you up front right now is a bad idea. Why do you have 2 blesses? And 2 banes. For I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I honestly think I keep her where she is. What's your history?
Let hear you cry. Do not hold back.
How bad is my corruption? There's only one real good way to check. Don't call me baby. Oh. Even if it's halved, I'll be right at 2. I dive right into you. I kind of have to because I'm out of heals. We succeeded. We're still in 2, which I think is physical stats. Yep, strength, dex, and charisma penalty. And we cannot perform charge. It's a little bad, but I feel like we're not performing charges anyway. The -3 to charisma really doesn't affect anyone awfully. I wish I... Fudge.
Run them through.
We know the truth.
Forwards.
This floor might actually kill me. Yeah, let's give him a buff. 'Cause gosh, I need my buffs. Club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friend at the table doing shots, drinking faster than we talk slow. Why can't you attack? You are nauseated. None of them are people. I think Sacred Weapon with Shock.
We shall overcome.
Mm-hmm. You are nauseated until your next churn. Should be fine. We have to start taking out that pillar. You were still nauseated.
Do not hold back.
On our first day. Mm-hmm.
Strike as one.
Mm-hmm. I really do hate the fire effects. I feel like it's too bright. Because I can't really see my units.
Strike as one.
Every day discovering something brand new. I'll drop a giant frog down. Come on. Thought there was one that was super injured. It's just the pillar that's injured.
Attack.
And I'm also gonna summon the Might. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I am gonna lose this floor.
We shall overcome.
I feel like this is the end of the run right here. Because I can't get my healer over, or I can't get either of my healers over, and I don't have any real good AoE spells at the moment other than this one. We knocked 2 of them down, so that's the first and last that won't take turns. Just kids when we fall in love. Okay, killing you is good, and then we started working on this one. And this is your last turn of shock weapon. Yeah, poke him. Surprisingly, no one's dead. To my favorite song. Of course I missed the trip on this one. You heard it.
Strike as one.
We shall overcome.
This is not ideal. The fact I went from just constantly hitting yesterday to now constantly missing tells me something. I feel like there was an update yesterday that buffed the elementals. But also there were so many here that you going down was unavoidable.
We shall overcome.
That did eat up a bunch of his fatigue though, him being down for 11 rounds. Jeez. That went on too long. I'll admit it, that fight took way too long.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium.
I now know why spells keep appearing up right here. It's because of the special ability the character has.
Magritium Turinos.
I'm just gonna do a channel to get those two up a little more.
That is quite disturbing.
Angel person, she looks perfect. Don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight. Okay, so no way that way. No way that way. Here? No. Fiddled in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Here? Here. With me with the brother play the guitar. She asked me what does it mean. The rhyme. She said it was one of my bad songs she wanted to drink on. Of course, the boss is the retriever. I forgot. Fell in love with an Englishman. Okay, so 3 minutes of bless on the people that's important. You don't have any buffs on you anymore. We're gonna apply aid to you, and I think the claw attacks to you.
Aim carefully. Stand
There
with
was
me.
nobody else in the room. Never heard Callous Spurs ever sung so sweet. So Rustclaw is a unique boss. It is a unique retriever. I'm actually gonna apply Greater Magic Fang to Fenrir. Go away, girl. You are not in range to bane him. And it's already almost dead. Go smoke, smoke, smoke whiskey or wine. Go there over the night. And
Do
it's
not
done.
hold back.
When we knocked him prone, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, you're not getting up. Just stay down. Just stay down. And back to port. Whew. I'm leaving those because we don't need them. They're rested. They won't provide any leeway. I feel like music's a little loud. Go away, girl. Put it right there. And we did get a level up, which is nice. We're going to do Barbarian. Not Barbarian. We're going to go Slayer again. And the reason why I'm going Slayer and not like Fighter is I can pick up the two weapon fighting feats for weapon and shield from here. So I can pick up like Shield Bash after picking up two weapon fighting. Because Shield Bash turns your shield into a weapon. I'm gonna pick up Augmented Summoning. Just to give their summons a little oomph. We're gonna give Fenrir improved initiative. And he just got a chunk of XP too. Or HP. I'm gonna go for Greater Spell Pen on you. I feel it too. And grab all the skills on you. Do I want to give you an additional skill point? Well, what skills would I want for you that you don't already have? I don't want UMD. Lore or Knowledge Arcana or Lore Religion? The reason why I don't want UMD, by the way, is that it actively is not good on a rogue that can't already cast spells. Combat reflexes would be nice later on. Do I have precise? I have precise shot and point blank, rapid shot, deadly aim, weapon focus with the short bow. You look happier, you do. Oh, I need one more for those. Okay. Yeah, hey, hey, what do I need for snapshots? Like 9, right? It's right there. I need 6. Okay. Happier, you do. What feat do I want this level on you? Do I want to pick up toughness? You don't really... I could pick up skill, focus, trickery. Yeah. It's going to give their trickery a +3 now. And then it'll bump up to +6. I'm going to grab everything from here real quick. Brows plucked in his asshole bleach. I do like that now because he's hit level 7. He gains strength bonus and his dex drops. Let me remind you of the days when you used to hold my hand. I don't want to know about your new man, 'cause if it were meant to be, you wouldn't be calling me up trying. Show me your regular equipment first so I can sell that to you. Or sell my regular equipment to you. It's winter and nighttime. Alright, it's time to get a Scold. I really need a party buffer. And that's kind of what the Skull's job is gonna be. I'm putting together a crew. Yes, 10k on a new unit. Damn. I need the most Scald unit. We'll go with that one. Shifter, Scald. Battle Singer, maybe? You don't want to know about me. So I lose 3 rage powers. And what do I gain? No, I gain Battle Song at level 3. That's nice. 1d6 per 2. So you can just cast with. It's costs only 1 round of skull performance and it is empowered. Oh, it's 2 rounds at second. And then damage increases to 1d8. Staggered 1d4 plus 1 at tier 3. And then radius is increased at second. Herald of the Horn. Loses Lore Master. Gains Crumbling Blast. And Horn Call. I don't feel like there are many. I feel like Call of the Wild. I'm just gonna go normal skulls. I feel like there isn't enough. I'll pick up Flare. This actually doesn't matter. So I need a 16 minimum. We're gonna do 14, 14, 16. Yeah, I feel like drop. I don't need to drop wisdom. Fuck. I don't need athletics because Sunan, Nif, and Fenrir all have very good athletics. I don't need mobility. What do I have that people are kind of struggling on? Perception, persuasion, definitely. And I have no one with UMD, and then the next one is going to be Knowledge World. Sure. That feels a little weird. We're also going to pick up a spell pen, by the way. On this guy, because he's going to be a battlefield controller. We're going to pick up Ear-Piercing Scream. And I know it says Summon Monster, but it's really like Summon Beast at early levels. Gorum. Chaotic Good. The utility attack color is going to be that green. I like that.
I have no use for this.
Grumpy.
Entertainment.
Hold on.
March, march.
We have a
All
thrall.
I do is march.
Every night, I feel like this guy's gonna use a great sword. I feel like it would be kind of funny. Hideous Laughter. And now comes the question of where do I want my spell focus? Because I have a bunch of extra feats I'm going to be picking up. Also, your ability. I don't want Fiend on you. Being able to save bonus against acid, disease, and death effects and poison might actually be really good. Tired song. Increasing other units' AC though. That might be good. What does Protect Vitals do? +4 against made crit. Love and understanding positivity. I'm gonna do powerful stance. They also removes the -1 from power stance, which is kind of cool. Cause fear. Actually, remove fear. Portfolio. Second level. Mortal Terror. Soundburst. Soundburst is actually really good. It's a decent AoE at early levels. And yes, it kind of does fall off because of the stun. But also picking up heroism because it's good. And this is the last gold level. And we're going to pick up Celestial Totem. And we're also going to pick up some monster too. No. Yes. Oh, right, one more. Heard it. Spell focus. I'm gonna go enchantment. And my talent is gonna be combat trick cleave. First level spell, we are gonna pick up cause fear now. Actually, we're gonna pick up hypnotism. And for our third level, we're gonna pick up haste. And I want to pick up thundering drums, but I feel like it's a bad idea here. So we're gonna pick up displacement instead. Just because I'm not building a DPS Skald, I'm building a support. And understanding positivity. And now, because he has Inspiring Leader, everyone gains a +2 to initiative saving throw against mind effects and their concentration checks. The last bit is not as good here, but it's still good. I really want to throw that breastplate on him. But I think height armor is best. So I actually need to turn your retrieval of Inspire off. And how much would the next unit be?
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
15. Okay. Because I do want someone to be able to use that hammer. I'm going to do this really quick while I'm here. Alright, nope, I want to keep that. I want to remove that. And I'm actually going to remove both Summon Nature's Ally 1 because it's not going to be as useful now. I'm going to grab another one of those and another Bone Fist. Yes. Henry Hyde. And what does rank 3 do? Natural Leopard, 1d3 Frogs, and 1d4 Mites. Okay. You just got level 3 spells. 3 prayers, 2 of those. And Archon Aura. I know not picking up improved casting on him is not actually a good idea. And I'm actually about to change up his bar real quick. So all of his buffs are going to go up there. We're going to remove charge. Well, all of his self-attack buffs. We're going to completely remove all of these real quick. We're going to put that right there. Displacement, haste are going to go on there. Summons are going to go right there. Remove fear, hypnotism. This probably is never going to be popping off on later fights, but this is more of what I want. In my life. I'll put Mortal Terror right there, Spear Sunburst there, Heroism there, Summon there. Okay. Actually, let's put debuffs here. Buffs there. Those can go there, and then Inspire Rage, Inspire Strength there. What is this? While the Scald.
I will
Loves you.
not falter.
Our time has come.
I do not want my casters under the effect of Inspire Rage for a very specific reason. I also don't want your shifts on the bar. The reason why, by the way, why do I have... Right. Love me too. Let's equip everything real quick. So you're gonna get the Necklace of Natural Armor. The Bracers of Bravery are gonna go on you. Like a flowers on the windowsill. Who has... I had a +1 ring, and I think I sold it. Oh, no, he has it. So we're going to replace the +1. You can't wear rings. You were going to get the +1 because you're up in melee a lot, too. Let me think. Tell me, don't you cry or you'll tell. This is time to pick me up, and I know the heart has been lost. Sing hallelujah. And I have a +2 cloak to replace yours and throw the +1 on you. And then let's quickly get rid of all, not you, all of this. Split that. Alright. And time to get one more unit. And this is gonna be... We're gonna go with that one. 'Cause this character is gonna be the best I can do for an incarnation or someone who believes they are born as the reincarnation of Thor. I don't want wisdom. I don't want dex. I want strength. Sure. That's the only one that bumps strength. And we're gonna go warrior. We're gonna go mercenary. And we're only gonna put 14 into charisma because a bunch of the Blood Rager spells are not all that useful to him. Bump that to 16, bump that to 14, bump that to 13. Get that up to 18 and that up to 16. Because this guy is gonna be my new tank. Feet. Weapon focus. Where's the Earthbreaker? And Celestial. The closest one to Thor we have is the is Kid and Kalen. Hair color's fine. Eyes. I hate the eye color also is the lip color. Yep. Barcelona. Barcelona. I'm actually gonna completely... None of the like skin colors and all of that were just... I did not enjoy any of them. I'm gonna pick up power attack.
I have no use for this.
Go with that one. Sure. And I think I went with black for
I'll take
DPS.
care of it.
Together we stand.
Oh, I can't do Disney, not them too.
Defeat is not
Totally
an
not
option.
Thor.
I stand ready.
Barcelona. And I'm not gonna go full Blood Rager with him. I might end up only going like 15 Blood Rager, 5 Fighter. Or even... Nah, I can't do 5 Paladin, I'm neutral good. Sad. Whoops. Forgot to fix that. Oh well. Spells. Shocking Grasp and Shield. And we are going to pick up Elemental Focus, Electricity. And the next spell we're going to take is Flare Burst. Don't know where I put my keys. I'm for sleep and you know. Lunge. You increase your oh, they had lunge. I'm only grabbing standard spell penetration. Are there any shock spells or electricity spells on tier 2? And it doesn't look like it. So instead, bull strength, bear's endurance. Just go pure buffs. And then leading strikes. I could also do second blood or your bloodline. And go elemental air. It would look like something like that if I went with elemental. Do you tell me the spells? Burning Hands would be shock. Scorching Ray would be shock. Yeah, that's fine. It's on my mind. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. Spells. Actually, we're going to put the spells right there. We're going to put Rage on 5, Charge on 1, and then Bull's Strength on equal. So let me do a quick lineup change. There we go. Alrighty. So he has a low AC, but high HP. And let me make sure all my spells are chosen for everyone. Yes, okay. The woman I would call my own, 22 grandkids now calling old. House and brother bought ya. I propose I made that wedding with dentist gold, and I asked your father, but her daddy said no. You can't marry my daughter. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. Woman I love, done by the Wexford border. Now all my spells are set. I have a full team. Let's do this then. Hey! So we're gonna get a mythic power either way. And I don't need a new unit, so I don't want to go this up to get a new unit, and there isn't one. Having the respite be where it is kinda yucky. Because I really want that legacy. Because starting out at level 3... could go to the XP if I went the legacy, but again, where that rest spot is actually kind of yucky. I would prefer the rest spot to be like right here or right here. I think I actually take this one easy and go the easy way. And ignore the elite path. We don't stand by the fire on our own no chairs. You don't see I adore you. And I run away to the ground. Alright, and we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here.
I was successful in my search.
Alrighty. Sneak up.
Shall not fail.
Alright, skeletons. Undead. Yay. Undead are not immune to precision damage, so I will have an easier time. My thrall. I'm not gonna inspire rage yet. Don't. I actively think he just moves forward. Ooh, Wade. Buff the doggo. You don't rage yet because you don't have unlimited rage. I'm gonna put you right there so you can use this next turn. I actively actually want Fenrir to go last right now. Sunan!
Let's hear you cry.
Lift me on my shelf. Farewell. So before I say someone else, got to save myself. They are immune to the effect, a lot of your effects. You're kind of you're not useless. You're just not as good as I want you to be. I almost pressed 5 to charge. Because they usually put charge on 5 and not 2.
I'll split you in half.
Cheeky little snowball. You saved in school fever. That's really good.
Do not hold back.
Bonk! I can put you right there and hit everyone with the bless. Save myself. 19, nice.
Run them through. Attack.
Guess just by nature.
The deed is done.
Oh, we have Undertow. We have aquatics. So you have to look out for aquatic pillars. And we can't get caught in them, so we have to stay outside of the aquatic pillar and nail it from. For I sake someone else, got to save myself. Did she crit? Or just hit? Either way, there was a zombie there. There's basically me. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
Strike as one. Attack.
Stab him, Wade! you got heroism, right? Yeah, bounty of heroism. It's 4 minutes. +2 on attack, saves, and skills. Also gains temporary hit points equal to the character's level, so we have 7. That's nice. After level 12, I don't even know if I want to take more, more druid on him. What are the 4th level spells? Are there any I want? Dispel magic. Explosion of rot. Summon nature. Okay, so there's some spells. Call lightning storm. I think after 9, because I'm not using my wild shape, I should actually go to a different caster with you, and I don't know what it would be. Cleric, maybe? Go cleric for like 8 levels to get some extra heals. Oh, we are caught in the torrent. I think this is a great time to rage.
Attack!
Yeah, I can hit everyone with that still, so. Mountain, swim every ocean. Sunan can't rage yet. How long does he have? He has 1 round. And it looks like he is going last, which sucks.
We shall overcome.
Dang, that was a bonk. What's wrong with Fenrir? Okay, nothing. It looked like he just attacked for no reason. No, we're gonna hit that skeletal champion. Positive energy damage. It's divine damage, but still. With you. I clicked on him. Huh?
Do not hold back.
Ooh, Thor doesn't have cleave up. Okay, I'm gonna change the map now. Hold on. I have gotten my Ed Sheeran fix. I want to see. Let me first check my phone. For this. It's easy to say, never the same. Day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I want to listen to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla soundtrack. So let me check YouTube real quick if it's on there, and I'm going to check it on my phone. You can listen to it, so yeah. sit here until the end. Oh my goodness, there's another one. No. And I'm not sure you guys want to play this one. It never looks like it. I'm gonna trim it off. Just so that way it's a little less in game. Also gonna turn the game down to like 5. Turn it back down there. Ooh, that's way too quiet. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my music for the VOD viewers. Which, by the way, I completely forgot to download and upload the VOD last night. We'll put it right there. That feels about right. At least in my head.
Strike has won.
Aim carefully.
That is quite.
I like how this music compared to like Odyssey's opening, which was Ezio's family was a very traditional, you know, like Assassin's Creed opening. Because since Brotherhood, the entrance has always been Ezio's family. I think it's for like 2 games. I have metallic ice cubes right now, by the way, in my water. I was going to try and get a shot off. You can't charge right. This whole thing is difficult terrain. Oh. There's a part he's not on difficult terrain.
Forwards. Out of my way.
Do I... I'm going to look at this really quick, because Celestial gains wings at some point. Okay, I actually want to not use the wings on Totally Not Thor.
Out of my way.
Valhalla is a game I want to stream at some point, but I want to finish all like Assassin's Creed games in order. First, and then... right there. I got like... I got everyone but the people I wanted in there, so I am happy. And that includes a ghoul. We're gonna trip this one. Nif's gonna fire at that one. And Sunan's gonna start hammering at this pillar. In fact, everyone's gonna start attacking this pillar. If they can get it. He cannot, so he's gonna charge this fiendish water elemental. Do I have Bless up? I do.
Attack!
We're gonna drop that real quick. Fenrir, nibble! Niff, fire on that pillar.
Let's hear you cry.
I have a bunch of people stunned, which is not ideal. We are gonna move Seer okay.
Attack!
I thought I was gonna be able to get like a have him stand up and then be tripped thing going on.
Run them through.
We shall overcome. Do not hold back.
Bop him. Slice him.
Do not
Bop him. Stab him. Bite him. Oh, and we got the chip off. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Ugh. Shoot him. 33. Did he crit? He did not crit. He rolled a natural 17. And then, how much sneak attack is he rolling now? 46. He missed 4 damage on a sneak attack. He missed a total of 5 damage. His max damage is 25. And the reason why I say he missed 5, because 6 times 4 is 24. And then 6, 8 is 14. No, my math is off. So 13 be 14 plus 24, 26. 36, sorry. So he missed 3. Still, that's real good. Okay, Sunan can't get over there. Nor can you. Thor can. Ooh, and we got a club. Is it just a standard club? Yeah. No +2s yet. If you were to dual wield daggers, Niff, you'd be at +10, +6. Okay. So I think next up, for Niff, because I have all the feats I want on him, we're going to pick up some, other than like snapshot and point, or there's still some ranged feats I want, but once I get those, we're going to pick up like 2 weapon fighting on Niff.
Head on. Time to stretch me muscles.
And the bunk. I also know he's using a necrotic hammer and not a electricity hammer, and I do not care at the moment. +2 necrotic confirms to, yeah, he's using Smasher. I got that yesterday on floor. I forget the floor. Or on somewhere in the second expedition. I think like middle of the second expedition.
strike as one.
Do not hold back.
Only 3 damage on the poke. Damn. Okay, I haven't used his spells yet. So... Alright. I had to hide my stream because that's the second ad or second set of ads I've seen. So whenever an ad comes up, we're gonna mute real quick and then do things and stuff. Nibble. That's a little more than a nibble. The bunkening is coming. And then Sunan, can you go just block that skeleton from progressing? I want to see something real quick. What spells do you have? You have Bless. Or not have, but what spells are you getting? From being a Celestial. Resist energy. You gain resist energy twice. Huh. You gain heroism. And we gain Crusader's Edge. And then you Mythic Path. You pick up Scorching Ray, Burning Hands, Electricity, Elemental Body 1. Niff. Fire! 7 damage. Sad. Didn't get the crit. But I got a bunkening.
I lead, you follow.
We're gonna apply just... That's not what I meant to do. Just a little love tap to you. Real quick. How much was that heal for? Almost max. Okay. Okay. Ha! Stop doing this to me, game. I'm gonna close that. I want to see if I remember. I took summon instead of a decent AoE.
Strike as one. Attack.
Damn it. Really, game? You're gonna do this to me now. I have to target someone. I can still get everyone I want to right there. Can you... Hey, they keep missing him. Oh, that one hit. I was gonna say, they keep missing him, so I mean... That's nice. And you should have cleave. And put cleave on 2. I'm going to cleave right there. Or not. I can apply bless to everyone right there. And then I will inspire rage. Two-minute long ad for that, by the way. 2 minutes. So Inspire Rage was a move. I'm gonna drop that right there. Never mind. I didn't know where Fenrir was, so I was like, right there, just the easiest way. Alrighty. We have 4 elementals. You're angry. We're gonna cleave right there. I should have cleaved, or no, there isn't a damaged one other than this one. Can't heal, which is only slightly bad. Bless is still active. It's this first spell right here for another 2 minutes. So I think I Archon Aura and move up. And Thrall is going to Heroism Nif. I almost called him Leaf. And then Fenrir's gonna bite that one. Okay, okay, we got one down. We're down to 2. And then we are going to fire and miss. Hey, cleaving shot. I'm gonna cleave right here. So I think now we do this just to bring this down quicker, because we have taken actually more damage here than I wanted to. Do I summon or not? I don't think I do. I think I just move you in to get ready to hack and slash through that pillar.
Strike as one.
I know of kings. Yes, I'm doing this in time.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Mythic hero. So we get a feat here. Do you baseline have toughness? Or have the toughness feat? Yes, you do. So I can pick that up just fine. Why are you not in front? So his whole shtick is that he's just going to be keeping up his HP. Fight fire fall. Sorcerer's Reflex is going to be more useful on this person. But picking it up on Wade is actually really useful. You are... who again? You are Thrall. I kind of want to pick up Flawless attack on Thrall. It just means his second attack is going to be at -4 instead of -5, which is 5% extra chance to hit. And then... now you, my friend, are at a +12 to hit with your bow, which is the same with your dagger. Anyway, store all the weapons and armor that I got. No magic hide. How am I doing on potions? I haven't gotten as many potions as I wanted to here, I think. You can first use the one you have. And just use till you're fully in the green. Yeah. And you could use the rest. I'm going to have you use the medium. And we set sail. So yeah, like I said, we're going to go this way. Because I want that magic item. Actually, I can go this way. Get the rest here. I don't really... I mean, I need gold, but I don't need gold. So I could go here, here, here. And I can get the rest here. Or rest middle of the fight. Not the middle of the fight. Right before leaving and using the ability. You're gonna do a cool thing. I couldn't. Oh, we have an undertow on here that is haste. Permanently hasted. Nice. That's good for me. That's actually really good for some of my non-casters like Nif, who can now hit 3 times. And also gives everyone a +2 to AC. So the undertow is all creature. Okay, so it's the flying time. Wonder the effects of haste begin to age rapidly. It's the beginning of each turn. Each of them aging counter increases by 1. So all the strong people, I actually have to rest. That's irritating. But I mean, as long as I don't rest. Okay. As long as I don't rest until the end, we're going to be fine. What was that hat I just got? +2 to charisma. Who kind of... You need charisma because you're a skald. You need charisma because you're a blood rager. You don't... Rogues don't really need it. Linus, I don't care. My computer is fine for gaming. in that open, please. I'm actually gonna close my Pandora. Alrighty. The effects of aging does mean I have to be a little quick.
Defeat is not an option.
Gibboleth. But it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And plus, I have things that make my that give me bonuses, so I should be okay here.
Do not hold back.
Chop them up, Sunan.
We shall overcome. Well,
It's done now.
What did I just gain? Owl's Wisdom. So my Wisdom casters have a shit ton of Wisdom now. Holy shit. 26 on you? We're going to give you... Your next spell I want you to prep would probably be remove or call laning. I thought about remove disease, but I don't think it would be a good idea. Just because you don't really come across disease in this DLC. Fenrir, go! Yay, thanks for the trip. Way to go, aid you animal companion. Nif, can you not take out that spider apparently?
strike as one.
The best part about having an extra 30 feet of movement speed is you have characters that now have 20, have 50, and characters that have 30 have 60. And if you're a monk who gradually gains movement speed, it just keeps getting better.
Strike as one.
Alrighty. I have an Amulet of Mighty Fist. Is it +1? Oh, it's Agile Fist. Oh, so it's actually useless. And that's an AC buff to you. I have no dex-based unarmed people, so it's not all that good.
Let's hear you cry.
At least for those. Do I have a ranged spell? I don't. We can use your bless instead of hers. You have a ranged option. Alrighty. I will, unfortunately, after this fight, be right back. I have to use the restroom. And then after this, we will continue.
Hold on. Just a little more.
Do not hold back.
Come on, drop him. Thank you. I will be right back. Enjoy the tunes. This one's named after Sarah. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go use the restroom. Something fierce. Let me get a little more comfy here. Alrighty, so we just defeated Gibbereth. And we got banded mail and a breastplate. Gold is really what I wanted from that. I can also... I meant to look up if... or historical references from armor. Because I personally don't believe that the Vikinger wore full plate or had access. I believe, or had access to it because they were on ships, traveling to and from. That stuff is heavy, and it will weigh down your travel, going there, and weigh it down coming back. And if you have any, like, totally not Thor, severely wounded, you need healed. I was not paying attention to your health last fight. Oh my, oh my. Thrall doesn't have a heal. I thought about picking up a Cure Wounds on his next, or Cure Wounds 1 on his next first level. Wade has Cure Moderate Wounds that he can apply. Why did it... Okay. There we go. He's now at 20. I'll pop him with more HP here in a sec. With Bear's Endurance. Give him 14 HP. For a little bit. How long? For 7 minutes. That should be the rest of the floor.
We shall overcome.
Hey, the UMD healed him just a little bit. Alrighty. You. Get him to like 60. Or 70? 74. That's fine. Okay. All the healing is done. Grab all the things. Quiver of Monstrous Humanoid Bane. Hey, we should have that on you. Just on the back, just in case. And let's copy all of these. Why do I have 2 on game? A Veskar Royal Guard is not good. It is super not ideal. I'm also gonna go back some songs, by the way, because of my bathroom break. I'll just go back like 2. I'll go back to Sarah. It was composed by Frozen Lands was the song that I was like, oh, this one's about Sarah.
Do not hold back.
Thrall, strike! Alright. So that's the way forward. Oh, look. where I can rest. Is this a bad idea? Possibly. But full heal. Barely not a tier 1 corruption, but it's a full heal. Both fatigue. Oh, they're middle-aged, that's why. I was like, they're fine. You're fine. And we did level up, so Barbarian will be Slayer. Increasing his HP to 97. Even at 97, will that... No, it won't put him... Why does that beacon change? And if I did here... Put him at 99... I think honestly just keeping him Slayer and working on those 2-weapon fighting feats is gonna be fine. And he also gains sneak attack at this level, which is nice. Blood Rager, can you... Thank you. So I would be gaining Conviction once per... Or choose Bloodline Power for 2. Or change Bloodline... I'm not a... That's a bug. We're gonna pick up... I don't want to pick up Scorching Ray because I'm gonna be picking it up. I don't want any of these spells. Cat's Grace. I'm never gonna use it, but sure. 110.97. Druid level 7. So I could go Shaman. Because if I remember, Shaman spellcasting is based on Wisdom. Let me check. Cleric, sure. Shamans. Okay, so yeah, I could go Shaman. What does a Witch Doctor gain? I lose 3 hexes, but gain Counter Curse. And Channel Energy. I think for now, though, I take Druid 7. Possibly take Druid 8 and 9, too. Yeah. You have no odds. Put in Wisdom. Up your DC. Actually, hold on. We have a racial +2. Okay, so base is 19. Okay, yeah, we're fine. What does Explosion of Rot do? Creatures in the area effect take 1d6 points of damage per caster level, max 15d6, and are staggered for 1d4 rounds. Successful reflex removes the staggered and negates. Plain creatures are particularly accessible to the rotting effect. -2 on the saving throw and take an extra point of damage per die. Okay, so it would be 15d6 plus 15 at max level for plant-based creatures. So Trents particularly come to mind. That's nice. And Thirsting Entanglement is a new entanglement. Spell functions as entangle, except the plants latch onto the target and drain their vitality. Any creature that fails save to avoid becoming entangled or fails a check to break free takes 1d2 Constitution damage. Oh, and we get Life Blast? When you cast this spell, you draw the life force from the surrounding land and hurl it at enemies, dealing 1d6 points of positive energy per caster level to any undead creature in the spell area. I think I just grab these right now. And then you are gaining more thirds. I'm going to bump your strength up to 18. My Scald. 20 will give you another first level. It'll also up your DC for your shattering up to 16. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't a reason to up his intelligence other than more skills at level 12, and that's if we hit level 12. I'm gonna grab Confusion. And then my Rogue. Honestly, where do I want to put the point in? Start bumping his con from 12 to 14. Start increasing his strength. Actually, I'll just leave it at Dex. Keep bumping his Dex. And your Rogue talent. Dirty Trick as a bonus feat is nice. I'm not playing a trick build with him. We're gonna grab Snapshot. Snapshot makes it so he can trigger attacks of opportunity. You're gonna get Con. So if the lineup were correct, it would be Shum. So it would be 110, 97, 92, 77, 77, 77, 69. But right now it's like this. So I actively want to move. You can stay there for a sec. You can move to the back. You can move right there. And you can move right there. That's not what I wanted to do. However, I can get the positioning better by doing it like this. Dump all the things. And that's honestly just to help keep weight down, because if I kept everything, I'd be at medium weight right now. I think that's just mostly, actually, I think that's just mostly because of the armor. I'm actually going to take those so I can drop them the first thing. Same with the rotten armor. I do like, though, the rotten leather armor is base 2 and gets no negative. But rotten hide armor gets a negative. Yeah. But yeah, it's mostly due to the armor just being super heavy. Alrighty. And away we go. So I grabbed that rest. The question is there a really big difference unless I am playing a caster from level 2 to level 3? Most melee gain a pretty... Well, no. Because, like, fighters... Do I gain a big bonus from going there instead of money? And I'm more leaning towards no. Fighter... Fighter would gain armor bone would gain a 1 to his armor, potentially. If he was like a heavy armor. Rogues would gain sneak attack. Barbarians gain rage per day. The issue with knowing who I'm going to play next and the team I'm going to have is I don't want to go there. Because I know the team that I'm going to have next. Just going to fix that. Ooh, I almost walked right into a trap.
Let us bide our time.
Actually, I don't need a stealth. First streams don't have enemies in them. A lot of the time. So yeah, this is the only way. Elementals.
Defeat is not an option.
There's a small, huge, and large. Or two smalls, a huge, and a large. It's mildly annoying. I say that's mildly annoying as frickin' Fenrir just trips one of them. It's mostly annoying because Fenrir, or not Fenrir, Nif can't do as much damage as he could. So he's kind of stuck dealing basically base, or he's rolling one die. I can get everyone if I bless there. And then I'm gonna prayer. The Bounteous Earth by Jesper Kidd. We're gonna snowball. And then snowball again. If I could afford to take more snowballs on him, I would.
Do not hold back.
49 damage. Nice, nice. Alright, I will admit this floor is not as annoying now because I got all my bad rolls out of the way. What does that cloak I just got do? Oh, it's a cloak of +3 resistance bonus just to will saves. So I could really put it on someone who has a low will, which is totally not Thor. He has a low will.
Watch each other.
Sunin is gonna rage and focus on the big boy. You, first off, we're gonna remove that. And then go right there. Can I? No.
Strike as one.
Him being big is not that big of an issue. See? I didn't actually expect that to work. Well, not work, but I didn't expect it to kill.
Aim carefully.
Alright, I'm gonna start tripping this guy up. And then... Okay, so this is an hour level, so it's a lot better than what I was anticipating. What was that first hit? It was a 13, okay. And then his second, it was hand axe, gore was the 14. How did it deal 14? +1 from prayer. Okay. +9 from power attack. +2 from rage. Okay. And then rolled a 5. Rolled a 2. A lot of my damage is actually coming from his gore attack, which is pretty cool. I don't want to use your blast yet.
The deed is done.
And then we got, as a free buff, Mage Armor. So you're now at a 20, so you're only slightly harder to hit. Okay, 2 large, 3 large. Oh, these are big boys. We need you to charge one of these. We're gonna charge that one with you. And you are gonna get ready to trip that one. Wade, you're actually gonna acid maw your animal companion and then get right behind him. What do I want you to do? I could just, yeah. Nif, you and Seer are gonna be taking on this large one. What is this? The bearded axe. Respect. There we go. I can sit a little more back right here and not lean forward. Because that was hurting my neck. Thrall's going to go up here. And there is a reason for this configuration. That was the reason. It's so I can force these guys to come this way, get tripped, and then have 3 people attacking. And what are you at now? You're still at 1d8 for your sacred weapon, right? Yeah. So when does sacred weapon get a bonus to its damage? You don't tell me. I also actively don't have someone with allied spellcaster, so that's a little bad. I might give it to Wade or Thrall. I'd actually kind of prefer it on Thrall. Because Thrall is a spellcaster as well, and he tends to stay in the middle of things. Fenrir, can you trip this big guy up? Thank you. Also, thanks for triggering the trap. That I totally ignored. And we're going to have everyone dogpile on you. So that can happen. And now Wade. And now everyone's just going to do that. Having a greatsword user is really fun. Oh, not what I wanted open. And we got a Swarmbane clasp. That's natural attacks, right? Deal full damage. Weapon, unarmed, and natural deal full damage to swarms, regardless of the swarm's immunity to weapon damage, if any. Although damage reduction applies as normal, if the warrior is damaged by a swarm, they automatically see their saving throw against swarm distraction ability. We are going to give that to Fenrir. In Fenrir's natural... What are you suffering against? Fatigue. Why are you fatigued? Ray of exhaustion. His strength is higher.
Everyone counts on me. Enemy near.
That was a 7 damage poke, and coming in for the 7 damage poke. Okay, so they have DR5. I think it's adamantium is the DR we have to break. Damage reduction 10. Because of things, it reduces it to 5. Good. Or because of my difficulty.
Strike as one. Strike as one.
Attack!
Out of my way!
Attack.
6, 6, 5. Hey, we got a trip going. Good, good. Now all my melee can begin to just dogpile him.
Attack.
We shall overcome.
I'll split you in half!
And he goes next and is dead. 9. So who did the first attack? Sunan got the kill. And then waits 9, 6, 13, 14, 11, 22. He's rolling 2d6. Or 2d8. I didn't realize Earthbreakers were actually really good. I almost never use them. This way is next. I can either go this way or this way, and I'm kind of more leaning towards this way. Because there's more paths this way. You could use HP top off.
Magnetium Turinos. Magnetium Turinos. Magnetium Turinos.
And so could you.
Magnetium Turinos.
And there's actually a reason why I did that. Because I forgot that Spontaneous Cure just gives them the Cure Light Wounds as a free spell, basically. So we're going to pick up 2 more Blesses, another Bane, Divine Favor. You are going to pick up another Snowball. And actually, we are also going to remove those, because same thing except with Spontaneous Summons. We're going to pick up... First off, we're going to do that. Sounded like it was raining. Sorry. Honestly, more Winter's Grasp. For your seconds. Your third... It's going to have another Call Lightning. And we already have your fourths. Your second is, I think it's just going to be another Restoration and another Sound Burst. I'm actually going to remove Hold Person for another Sound Burst. So we have 2 Sound Bursts and another Restoration. And your third that you just got is going to be Searing Light.
Don't know, don't care.
That'll be there. And we're actually just going to remove that.
Be careful, everyone.
look at that perfectly contested group. It would be such a shame if we were to set up a wall right here. That company specifically needs to pay me to... all companies need to pay me to promote their products, but you know... And yes, I am actually setting up defensive wall here for a reason. That reason being our Lord and Savior Soundburst. Very much what I wanted to happen is happening. So Nif being in front though was actually a mistake. Soundburst. You're gonna poke that one, or at least attempt to. You are gonna cleave from there. We actually got a kill, which is nice. With the cleave, and then the bonk misses. And the bite.
We will prevail.
Okay, so this path connects here. That is good to know.
Strike as one.
Now, is it just the one, or are there more?
We shall overcome. Do not hold back.
I'm not going to be saying this later, but I feel like right now they should have at least, you know, made it so if single one spawn. Well, this is a fiendish huge, so never mind. I do not have to taunt the game now. So the gloves are lesser gloves of dueling, which I can just sell, and the ring of corrosion. Acid descriptor spells, +1 per damage rolled. That is acid damage. And it's specifically using acid spells to deal damage. And I'm not using any. So I think I just got a free 2k. Because I'm not going to be using these on anyone. I mean, you. Just to fill the slot. But like... Hey, a mimic in the news! And a gelatinous cube. They're all going to be trapped.
Do not hold back.
A solid plan.
Out of my way!
Strike as one.
We shall overcome.
I don't like you!
Alright. So from here, we have to go this way. Sorry, I need to get more water, and my water bottle is empty at the moment. Or I need to drink something, and my water bottle is empty, I should say. But I have an hour. I'll survive. Probably.
Out of my way!
I should have charged there. I can't charge there, though.
One. Attack.
Die!
Aim carefully.
Fire! Alright, everyone get into position for the murdering of this man. 21 twice. I thought he was going to have a chance to stand up. He did not. And a new hat. Handsomeness. It's another +2 to charisma. Which I think I have on you. Yeah, it's just a different color. Charisma. I'm going to throw it on you. To make your spells have a harder DC. And then this is the... No, that's just an empty... Oh, so, hold up. No. No. Sorry, I am now lost. The fuck do I go? This way.
Over there!
Done.
Hey, that's the 19,000 gold. Okay. This was the last room. I am very happy I came over here. Happy? Happy. I forgot to destroy those. Oh well. And then let's grab the magic item. And I'm gonna go grab after this. Just really? Just look at this cleave. Look at this perfect cleaving shot right here. Oh, I did not kill on the first hit. Granted, I should have expected not to. I crit, he failed the save and got the -2 strength, but it didn't matter because he died anyway. True Chad right there. Alright, you're all three. You are dead and gone. Loot all. It's just, it's easier to do a loot all there. And then we're going to drop off these and those and run away. So we're almost at full HP. I don't really think we need a rest. We're probably going to rest on this island. And then take the next one super slow. UMD succeeded. I got bull strength. Alright, we have the negative healing one. Okay. Not the end of the world as we know it, but it's still kind of nasty. I just have to make sure these guys don't get healing. So I essentially just have to keep them where they are. So I can do some dank cleaving shots like that. And then because it's it's positive, so it'll damage, but it'll only deal half automatically. So if they succeed the save, it's not that good. Cloak resistance +2. Here's the +1 you do. And we'll give the +1 to... We got 3 options here. Fenrir has a 3 in wisdom, 9k. So he has the lowest wisdom right now. And then headband of intelligence. Does anyone need intelligence? No, because I don't have a caster. I can throw it on you for the... Well, no. I think if anything, Sunan wants the intelligence because of some Slayer abilities. There's a couple abilities the Slayer has that the DC scales off of intelligence. Ooh, there's a trap. I think it might be easiest, though, even with the trap, to just take care of these guys. Are any of them... They are not affected by the necromancy buff, so I don't have a action. Niff, fire! It's honestly just a case where I think it's just... I think it's just better to flat out attack these guys than it is to worry about dealing the positive energy damage.
Let us not hesitate.
And we're all a little hurting, so I will do 2 channel, 3 channels. It wasn't a lot, because I think you actually gain healing slower. No, because you have that, so it still scales every odd. So you're at 3d6. So 7. 7's a little under median. It's a low roll.
We shall overcome.
You missed the bonk. But we got the stab.
We shall overcome.
I had to use all my channels to heal, which is not ideal, but we can just take care of the Spectre real quick. And then take care of the rest. And just mop them up.
Do not hold back.
That is quite a discovery.
Oof. Hey. Frickin' more HP. that'll stack with my own bear's endurance, giving me an additional +4. Let's go. So currently he's at 126, or 122 to 126. If I use his bear's endurance, he's going to gain 16, or another 16, which is going to put him at 138 out of 1. He's missing 4 right now. 138 out of 142. And what about you? You'll be at 20, so you'll have a +5, which I think would actually be. It'll be the same as these guys for the con. And it'll be another +16. So you'll be at 101. He'll be at like 70 out of 101. So that is objectively a place I do not want anything other than a sound burst to be. Because I'm going to sound burst right there. And then I'm going to call lightning on you. See, now Nif can do fun spellcasting things. Or not Nif. Wade. And then hack.
Do not hold back.
And slash. And stab and fire. I forgot I had my call lightning up. Whoops. Alright, I think after this floor I'm gonna go, because I missed in math. I'm gonna go get some water. Charge! Alright. A 30 and then a 25. That's a little. And it wasn't a crit either. It was a very good roll on his damage. I really do both dislike and like how action surge is not a thing in Pathfinder. Because action surge on Nef right now would be a little broken. Short bow, 30 feet away. Hey, here's 6 full attack or full. It would probably be like, hey, you can take one, or it'll refresh your action, so you can't take another full attack action because you don't have a move action. But that's 4 arrows in a round, and then sneak attack can apply more than once. So all of a sudden you're dealing, 70, 80, 100 damage in a single shot. So, yeah. And there's a nap pool there. Or you are being guarded. And there's an abyssal anchor right there. Take out the zombie warlord. Well, there's 27. And we got him down to below half, which is pretty cool. I thought the abyssal anchor, by the way, was the end, but I was like, wait, no. I know exactly where that belt of giant strength is going on. You. I know I have a bunch of units. I have 1, 2, 3. You wouldn't. You would benefit from it. I know that I have like all my units except for 2 would really like a belt of giant strength, but because I put it on him because he actually has a story to where he has a belt of giant strength. Relentless Assault, which is a dwarven war axe. He's wielding a second weapon in the other hand. Whenever they confirm a critical hit with it, they also make an additional attack with a second weapon. Huh. So if I was playing a character that used dwarven war axes, it would be pretty nice. But I'm not, so it's just money. And that should be everyone. The reason why I'm destroying items on leave, by the way, is because I don't need them. And even though I'm never going to go back to that exact map, rather be safe than sorry. Alright. Really quickly going through the levels. Pick up critical focus, because I think I can pick up dodge. And great fortitude. Gonna pick up snowball as a ranged option, not resist energy. We're not gonna pick up scorching ray either. We are, however, gonna pick up stone call. 140 health, nice, nice. My Sunan. No, not an lore religion. Improved critical. We have you using a hand axe. Scythe. What's up here? Heavy mace, heavy flail, hand axe. Combat trick, because you are not. Yeah, you're not level 6 in Slayer yet. I could pick up combat trick and pick up critical focus. But I'm actually going to pick up shield bash. So now when he attacks, he has 11 to 6, which is right at the cusp, by the way, for 3 attacks, but because he's technically 2-weapon fighting, he has a -2. -3 from power attack. Why is your... And you need to be raging, but when he's raging, he's at a +3, so he's at 14. 14 and 9 to deal 12 to 17. 9 to 4. Or +9 because of the shield. So it'd be +12. Bop, 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 bop. Sure, we'll pick up Conjuration, Greater Spell Focus. And Feral Champ. What is this from? I mean, it's Father of the Gods. It's probably the, I gained that for free. Whatchamafuck. It's probably when you're... I just can't think. It's not useful. Or it's useful, I'm not going to take it, though. Shield focus for missile shield. For the ability to just block a projectile, that would be nice. You, I do not think weapon finesse is a good idea on you, but we are going to take power attack. AC of 30. Strength of 28. That's a strong boy. And then, wait. 19 to 24 damage. Our Scald! Cleaving finish, please. We can pick up Celestial Totem. Okay, so this is just remove invisibility mixed with light. It's not I don't want it, but I want it for this. Giving everyone spell resistance equal to 11. Pretty sure it's like level 12. It's level 10. But still. Giving everyone, hey, you now have spell resistance equal to 31. At level 20 is so good, but even at level 10, that's really good. 22 spell resistance. And then my rogue. Would we do nothing but take rogue and pick up clustered shot? Alright. We have one more character. Right? I thought we did. No, we don't. Okay. Time to drop off the equipment. And I will be right back before starting this final one. I'm just going to drop you guys off there. Ugh. Water. I made the decision, by the way. Scale mail is okay. We're just going to flavor it as lamlar. Because they did have access to lamlar. Which is just braided mail. Or braided plates. Ew. Illusionist. Thor, can you, thank you, Thor. I was not expecting that. Oh, an ash giant. Oh, a retriever. Well, the retriever's not gonna have fun time, seeing as how I just knocked it down twice.
We shall overcome.
Wade, go poke that hellhound. Or not. What was that walking animation? We're gonna rage here. It may not be 100% necessary, but I feel like it's a good idea. And Fenrir is fully doing his job.
Strike as one.
By the way, which is keeping him down. 33, 31, and a miss. See, job done. Also, there's a room right here. And there's a chest in said room. I check XP to see if I leveled. I did not. I leveled. Ooh, flaming. Flaming weapons. Okay. Okay. Do I need a flaming light mace on you? It's 14 to 19 versus 13 to 23. Hold on.
Together we stand.
So sacred weapon is any weapon you have weapon focus with, so I might. Do you pick up another weapon focus? I thought you did. I thought you specifically through weapon focus were like, hey, you gain certain feats for free, but I could be wrong. I mean, obviously you gain combat feats. But I thought you also gained the weapon focus feats. Actually, that answer would be right here. No. Never mind, it's not going to tell me. Well, fine then.
Together we
I
stand.
stand ready.
We're going to use Archon Aura to heal you. Because I would like to save my blesses. I'm also going to use a single tier 2. I said blesses and did not mean blesses. Are we lost already? No, we have to go this way. So I don't think past this fight I have done a third expedition. I usually die on the third expedition because I get an open map. Oh no, it's the fourth expedition. I usually get like an open world one. And it's open world. So you can go wherever. There's no real stops on your path. And then it's all elementals. A hunting retriever. It's probably looking for me. And the illusionist goes first. They all go first. All the things I'm scared of go first. Oh boy. Bless and pray. And Nif, take out the brewer. Thrall was just affected by AC prison. So what does that do? Paralyzes you for 10 minutes. Do I have a way to remove paralyze? My reaction should tell you no. Gonna remove all of these. Do you have magic? You have magic fang. Do you have acid? You don't. And they're hasted. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh no. Whew, okay, stay calm. Stay calm. Stay fucking calm. If I can take out the brewer, it's gonna be a large chunk of damage. Okay, good, good. We tripped. I am gonna rage on you and have you deal with this evoker in the back. Thrall saved. Okay, good. It's our turn to get fast. So all your buffs are out or already used. We're gonna cure wounds yourself. Okay, he hasn't moved yet, which is good to know. I thought one of you guys gained an ability that... Was it you? No, it was you who gained the weird light. And it's actually useful. The run's over. Sunan died, and I don't have a way to resurrect. Nif dealt 40% of the damage. Oh, that's so annoying. I had 141,000 gold worth of equipment, and I opened 73 chests. I should have rest before that room. Alrighty, new group time. So, Tailwind of the Ironclad Magic. Reduced by 20% for all your party members. Because it's a spell. Okay. That makes me want to do a Eldritch Knight run. We're protected by clerics, Cleric Elemental Rampager, Eldritch Scion, Sorix, Overwhelming, Eldritch Scion Magus, all of those. Okay. All ranged touch attacks meant by your party have a crit threat range. Threat range just means your crit is that. 17 to 20. So the question becomes, I think I'm going to be doing Norse gods for this run. And then next we'll do Greek. Or I could do Greek now. Because I could do Hercules, who isn't a barbarian. He's a celestial blood rager. I could do, for heroes, I could do Leonidas, Theseus. I have to kind of look some things up on, weapons and what they wore. Probably armor. Because I have Norse, we're gonna stick with the Norse, but there's gonna be at least one Magus. Thor. Which makes me want to do this one or this one. And I'm more leaning towards this one. Or would Thor be a cleric? So the first person we're going to do is Odin. There's a reason why I'm picking the dwarf one. If you know, you know. He's going to be a fighter. He's going to have the leader background, but he's not going to use any of those things. I know those are weird skills, but I'm thinking about the person I'm playing. We're going to grab a long spear weapon focus. Power attack. Power attack. And cleave. Actually, we're going to go Eeyore for him. We're actually going to go lawful good. You can kind of guess the fact he's going to be like paladin. I want gray eyes. Why are there no gray eyes? That's the closest. Ooh. We're going to go with this one. I want the tattoo with the hands. Which one is that? That one was close. I think this one is going to be the best.
We do it my way.
Defeat is not an option.
I will guide.
Odin.
Does anyone require my counsel?
What is that achievement? You caught a tailwind. That's a little late. Like I said, starting at level 2 is actually really good.
I need to concentrate.
The next unit we're grabbing. Odin is nothing without his second. Without his queen. Who is also a leader. Sorry, my Discord is popping off. For no reason. I will be able to start this run. Actually, I want... Okay. There's a reason for this. Again, there's a reason for this. We're gonna go... We'll grab those. I thought sorcerers got a animal companion. Which makes me more want to go. With Shaman. So that is what I'm going to do. Because shamans gain a spirit, which also is an animal. Life. And rabbit. Yes, there's an actual reason. Freya has a carriage pulled by rabbits. And life would be... Well, Castella's the other one. But not really. We'll stick with God's Wrath. So first, let's fix the hair. That's fine. And then we are gonna go for arm tats.
I'll take care of it. Cover me. I leave no mistakes.
I'm pretty sure I just misspelled that.
Unexpected outcome.
Oh well. And she's level 2, so she gets a hex. She is not going to be up in melee, so I'm not worried about hexes like that. I am going to give her fortune, I think. Actually, she's going to be a support shaman.
Ready for anything.
So, having her spells be more of the support nature aren't actually going to be awful. Can I... It's 3,000, so ugh. Nope. Whoops. My bad. And show me your equipment. Can I get a masterwork long spear, please? We'll give Freya. If I could give her a short bow, I'll give her a short spear and shield. Light. You can't use light shields. You can. Because I only have the 2. You need armor. So like I said, banded mail will be lamellar for the purposes of this playthrough. There we go. Because Freya is going to be more of the support role.
Hello, treasure.
Quick. I think I just froze my game. Yep. I just crashed it. So we're going to end stream there. We're getting kind of close to the end stream anyway, and I haven't named the puppy. Thank you guys for watching. Losing where I did was frustrating. But not to worry. I will be back with hopefully TFT. Probably not though. I couldn't get Riot to download last night, so also yes, this is my home screen. I'll just put you guys there while I finish up. But yes, so tomorrow's probably going to be more Pathfinder, if there's some more Pathfinder, or let's see what else I have installed. I have Slay the Spire installed. I could do that tomorrow. Could also do... Could also do Super Auto Pets. Could also do Borderlands 2. Could also do Baldur's Gate 3. What was the community update? August 31st. Ooh, I know what I could do. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm just reading something. Hold on, let me do that. And then reading the last community update. I think I just have the base. So the items that would be available if I got digital would be Cape of the Red Prince, Loot of the Merryweather Band, of the Merryweather Bard, Needle of the Outlaw Rogue, and Bicorn of the Sea Beast. Okay, so stuff from DOS 2. I would also be getting those. Cross save progression between PC, Mac, and PlayStation 5. So it's not coming to console yet. Or Xbox yet, which is fine. Okay. But I'm going to do a DOS 2 playthrough. I haven't played Divinity Original Sin in a while. I don't remember much of the story. I remember how it ends. If I can find it. There it is. And I'm kind of excited. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all tomorrow with some DOS 2. And in the meanwhile, have a great rest of your night.